Hi everyone, it's Mr. Hurst here. I hope you've been having a great summer and enjoying the weather. I just need a couple of minutes of your time just to go through a couple of changes that you're going to see at school when we start back in a few weeks. By now, via parent pay or through the post, you should have received a letter outlining the plans for how school is going to reopen in September. It'll give you the date and the time of your first day back in school. It's very important that you look at the information on the letter and the student guide, as well as watching what I'm going to go through in the next couple of minutes. So this is the main entrance, and this is where we need you guys to arrive at school. If you're arriving on bike, we need you to dismount here and walk your bike down the path. Everybody on foot, again, please walk safely down the footpath here. And for everybody arriving on a bus, whether that's a school bus or a service bus, you will be dropped here at the front of school, and again, follow the rest of your year group down the footpath. So as you approach the school building, we'll require you to turn right and walk through the Inspire garden. For those coming on your bikes, we'll make some provision in there for you to lock your bikes up securely. So once you've come through the Inspire garden, you'll take a left, and then you'll go straight into these doors here, where you'll be met by your student support lead, and as you're entering the building, we'll need you to sanitise your hands.
The picture you can see now is an aerial photo taken from above, showing West End Park at the top, Turnsteads Avenue at the left-hand side, and the Red Gras just peeking in at the bottom. This picture shows you your year group's route into school, and it shows you the approximate locations of the bike racks, and also the bus stops on Turnsteads Avenue that will be for public buses and for school buses.
So once you've sanitised your hands, you'll come straight into school and you'll go straight up the stairs up to the Year 10 green zone, which is where you will stay for all of your lessons.
The Year 10 green zone is located on floors 1 and 2 of the main building, as shown in the pictures.
Okay, so Year 10s, your journey to the restaurant for break and lunchtime will bring you down your stairs, the Inspire stairs. You will then take a right turn and you're going to walk all the way down the main corridor, past the drama room, past the student entrance and out of the food technology doors. You will then walk around the outside of the building and enter the restaurant via the playground doors. Having left the food technology doors, you'll walk along the side of the building here, turn right, and you'll enter the restaurant through the doors that lead out onto the outdoor play area. So your year groups will be using the restaurant here for your break and lunch times. We will be offering a choice of foods, but it will be a reduced menu. The outdoor space that you will be able to use is marked here by the white line and also the red bins across the playground. It's very, very important you stay just in this area. At the far end of the playground, there will be another year group, another bubble, and it is vitally important that you don't go anywhere near them. So this area in the middle will be empty at all times, and you must not go into that area. So as you arrive to your teaching spaces and classrooms, you will find that in every space there is a cleaning station. As you enter the room and as you leave the room, you'll need to sanitise your hands, and you'll need to wipe down your desk or any other surface that you've been using. As you can see here, all the desks are facing forward, and this is the drama studio, believe it or not, but we've had to convert it to a classroom just to make sure that we can keep all pupils and zones separate. So at the end of the school day, you will be dismissed along the same route in which you entered school. So after leaving the Inspire doors here, you will sanitise your hands before turning right through the Inspire garden to the front of school. Once you're at the front of school, straight down the main footpath towards Turnsteads Avenue. Please do not congregate in groups at any place on the school site.
So those are some of the changes that you're going to see in school when you return in September. Now the reason for those changes is because schools now have to follow the government guidance in response to the coronavirus. And the changes are in place really for your safety, the safety of staff, and also the safety of the wider school community. Now, when things change, it is always natural and normal to be a little bit nervous and maybe a little bit apprehensive about returning to school. But I do want to reassure you that this is still Whitcliffe Mount. We're still in the same building, largely the same staff. We've got a few new staff starting, but largely the same staff, and certainly you guys, the same students. So we are still very, very much Team Whitcliffe. So this pandemic hasn't just affected this country or our local area, it has affected the whole world, and many things are now a little bit different to how they were before. But I think if we show our true Whitcliffe spirit, if we work together, if we work hard, if we look out for each other, if we support each other, I think our school can come through this even stronger than it was before. We are really, really looking forward to welcoming you back to school so that we can continue to enjoy, to achieve, and to celebrate with you. See you soon.